Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Sergeant Hopkins who wanted the Char's Gelgoog in the colors of Evangelion Unit 02. So that is where we are. Char's Gelgoog was only available to date through a token pack in the PlayStation Network store about 6 months ago, I want to say. Maybe more, maybe less. Cannot remember the exact timing, but yeah. It's a 450. It is a raid. It has 3 melee swings with its main beam Naginata, and with the single blade it only has 1, but it does an awful lot of damage with that 1. So, which I will probably demonstrate when I can. Certainly going to try to. Right now I'm chasing after this person that I just got knocked down trying to fight before. And yeah, since they've regrouped, now it's just time to take to cover and see who I can, land a shot on. That Hyzak moved before I could do anything with it, so just time to lob a grenade and get under there. Okay, apparently it got hit on the way down, so I can do something with that. Probably should have hit with the with the Naginata or with the single blade instead, because that has the Gan's downswing, and that does a lot of damage. So yeah. But I've mentioned before, but in case you didn't see that video, the reason that Char's Gelgoog would have the Gan downswing is because when the last leg of the Mobile Suit Gundam TV show became Encounters in Space, they reused some of the animation from the Gan fight in Texas Colony to be part of the Gelgoog fight. And yeah, I managed to kill somebody and nearly kill somebody else. That's one of the reasons I picked this round. So, because, yeah, that was just pretty good. I have no feet, so that kind of limits my options to, well, basically to either, boost and fall on my face or get some extra rolls out and, basically become a turret. So, I chose to become a turret, and I'm going to try and get this kill. Got it. And, yeah, but now I have no boost for the foreseeable future. I have no dodges either, of course, until my boost meter resets, which it just finally did. And just in time for that, I got shot and killed, so that was a bunch of waiting for not very much. Good news is we still have an almost 2,000 point lead, so could be worse, could be much worse. And so far, I think I've done pretty well. I've gotten a bunch of good damage in, so we'll see how this goes. I'm still trying to figure out I have a request that goes with this, and I'm trying to figure out what should go with it because it was left up to my discretion, but we'll see what happens when I get there. But yeah, it has the standard Gelgoog beam rifle, so I'm, pretty happy with that. And also has, again, just pretty good weapons, has the EX boost skill, is a raid, and I'm going to die so hard right here because I just foolishly spawned back in alone. I think when I first spawned in, there was somebody that I was going to try and cover for. That obviously did not work out, so yeah, they've got a lead now. That was kind of dumb, and I will hopefully think better about that before the next time. So, let's see. Yeah, 4 minutes left. That's plenty of time left to make back 2,000 points, but I think we at least get pulled even for me to actually want to run this, so we'll see. Let's see. Brain. Brain is not here. Brain is somewhere else. Okay, somebody else got the kill shot in before I did. That is perfectly fine. And, ow. And, yeah, let's see. Just trying to, find a good opening, because the one thing that a melee raid does always need is a fair amount of room. Because if you're swinging wide, you're going to hit your allies in a close formation, especially with some of the swings on that single blade. So yeah, definitely wanted to just move out on my own there and ambush the Pale Rider. Like, that's kind of the catch-22 of raids, which is that they work a lot better with space, a lot of them, but also you have, they also survive longer if they stick with their allies. So you kind of have to balance that really carefully. Just kind of sneaking around to the outside of the a formation is what I've usually wound up doing. I do a lot of flanking and raids when I can. And then sometimes with power attack raids, if I don't see another option, I just blunder right through it. But, that doesn't always work. And here I am, once again without legs. I have enough legs to walk, but not enough to do literally anything else. So, except dodge, because dodging does not take up leg damage. That said, I did not accomplish anything there, so looks like my teammates did while they were all focusing on me, so that's something. It gets a little frustrating about the second or third time you are, facing down a whole team, but I really don't think that was my allies' fault either time. The other time they were all dead, so definitely not their fault then. This time, pretty sure they were focusing on the things they could isolate and kill near the back of the pack, so I was basically serving as a distraction. We're 2,500 points behind, so we'll, jury's out as to how good of a distraction, but I think that was the basic concept as much as there was a concept. Kind of like describing, a room full of cats as having a concept, which, besides, smack the dangly thing or something, similar like to that, or, fight over the food, whatever. It's hard to say. I have cats on the brain. We got a couple of new kittens around Christmas. They are adorable, and they are, bouncing around being kittens. And I have somehow managed to keep them from getting into my room and knocking everything over, though I have not kept them from using me as a stepping stone when I'm sitting somewhere and jumping up on a window ledge. So my knee hurts. That's about it. But it's a minor hurt. It will be fine. Luckily, that was, that downswing was if I had been dead and watching from the overhead map, that downswing was probably literally visible from space. So I was able to make good on that. This Hyzak is almost dead, and I'm just going to swing wide in hopes of hitting it. And since it was not ready for me, I just hit with all 3 hits of the melee combo. Somebody else got the kill, and that is fine. We are within 200 points, and there is a convenient Isaac that I can just almost finish. Somebody else took that. Another fairly obvious desperation downswing. I've been there. I've done that. But we're going to... Yeah, we have taken the lead in the last little bit, and yep, Neurotrainer did it again. So you really have to be careful with those power attacks, honestly. And yep, I'm racking up assists here, which is fine by me. Since I have very low health, and so does number 3. Technically, our best choice here and our biggest responsibility to our allies is to stall as much as possible. I managed to stall to where that Gym Dominance couldn't finish me off, so success. And yeah, I used camo to get the 2-tone head. I think it's close, but it's not. It's tough to do some of those designs here. But 112,000 damage, 800 points of assists, 27.5% diversions, 6 kills and 3 deaths. I think that is pretty good all in all. Hope you enjoyed it, Sergeant Hopkins, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! But yeah, I probably mentioned this before, but, brain. There is the next G-Frame full armor assortment after 04, which is the one that has the Gundam Aerial, is going to be a real type assortment with reissues of the Gundam, Zaku, Jim, and Gelgoog, I believe it is. And I kind of want to get that real type Gelgoog just because it's, it is in about the MS in action scale, so that would be nice. But unfortunately, that assortment is sold out pretty much anywhere I can find, and it doesn't even hit until May, so I'll just have to wait and see what luck does for me.